Full picture.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh, yeah,
Sneaky.
there we go. My internet's
Oh,
working again.
that's
Alright, so yeah,
great.
Aura.
Where did Aura pull this base picture from? I would like to know.
He
I
just
smell
sort of finds it
dragons.
occasionally.
I'd like to know where he found it and to share it.
Regardless,
You require the source.
this is great.
Oh, hell yeah, I
I
require
smell
the source.
dragons.
What
Local man
Ornstein
smells
wishes he could be as Dragon Slayer.
Local man smells
Also,
dragon simp.
why do you suppose Ornstein's referred to as a Dragon Slayer? Like, does you think he has a higher body count, or he just happened to get the first kill?
Probably
I
the
mean,
first kill.
didn't Ornstein literally learn from Havel?
We don't know that. That was something you and I decided to fan canon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Because Hovel's way
Because,
cooler than Ornstein.
here's the thing. We have direct
Ornst-
confirmation, or, well, we have implied confirmation that Havel and Gwyn were friends, so there's no reason to think that Havel wouldn't have known Gwyn before Gwyn decided, fuck the dragons, we're revolting.
I mean, there's
Also
another
true.
thing.
Also, we did find the Dragon Slayer armor, which was effectively Ornstein's armor. We did find it in the same location as the unnamed king
The Nameless
and
King.
Havel.
I was also going to bring
Havel
up
Soldier.
about the fucking unnamed king. Is he called Dragon Slayer because someone used to have that epithet, and then, the Nameless King, who probably did have that epithet, just was like, nah, fuck you, so they gave it to someone
No,
else?
the Nameless King joined the dragons.
Yeah.
My point is, he probably had the Dragon Slayer name, and then he said, fuck all of you, and he joined the dragons.
He was the god of war.
Yeah, the lore ties seem to be, oh, this was the son that was mentioned that was removed from the annals of history.
Yeah, and it
Like
wasn't Solaire, which made, 3 people sad.
Here's the thing, that makes me happy though, because it means that we don't have to be worried about Solaire.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that all of Havel's armor is literally described as carved from fucking rock. It's just like, this dude is just straight up just like, fuck y'all, carves armor from rock, proceeds to beat dragons to death with pure faith. Like, this fucking dude.
FromSoft unironically created a monster with the flavor text they have for all of Havel's stuff.
I'm just going to literally beat a dragon to death. Oh.
Then I'm gonna teach a bunch of other people how to do it too. Oh god. You know what? That would make for an interesting, interaction. Seed starts thinking he's seeing multiple hobbles around city, and then finds out, oh god, he made a regiment. That's how they killed so many of my friends, my
New
brethren.
regiment of
Great.
renown, all Havel.
Yeah, so anyway, yeah, God of Dungeon, blah blah blah, Hidden Village on floor 16, Hidden Bases on floor 3 and 6, Gamer Skills, Doom of All Gods, users' abilities will permanently affect gods, Monster Falna, Ragnarok's Grace, which can only be given to monsters. Monsters of the Svalna will be superior to all other monsters of that same level. Divine Conqueror, users can take away all things related to divinity upon victory. This includes Excelia and skills of gods graced mortals. Dungeon's Beloved Gamer. This user cannot be permanently killed while in the dungeon and will revive inside the dungeon. Can teleport to any floor. This ability does not apply to the surface. If you die on the surface, you die. For real.
In real life.
Dungeon Defense. This user is not in any dungeons or instant dungeons. This skill is not available. Minecraft. As user is not in dungeons or instant dungeons. This skill is not available. That's just cringe. Minecraft as a skill is cringe. That's cringe. Mega cringe. Big cringe. Biggest of cringe. The only cringe that matters is cringe. Lord of Monsters. Users capable of building economy based on monsters and ruling over and guiding them. I'm sure Tanya would be fucking thrilled to hear this, and she'll give you a lecture on the Chicago School of Economics. The user will be able to understand and bond with monsters.
And then cave your skull in.
Why would the monsters need an economy? What are they going to trade? Dead adventurers items?
Yes!
I mean, look, if corn can have an economy, so can monsters, okay?
Honestly, I think what makes this all the worse is that Xenos are a thing in Danmachi.
Yeah, they are.
They're already a thing.
Yeah, they are. And? So basically, I finally got the ability I've been waiting for. What do you mean you got the ability you've been waiting for? The reward, for going to the surface was getting the gamer body skill and the revenge raid option. Also, he can now romance non-monsters.
So
That's
creepy.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I was gonna say, you can
like that was the
only-
one problem I had with the Kirito Arago fic, because that Arago, whatever. You remember that one,
Wait.
Sneaky, from
Monochrome Duet?
Yeah, he got the gamer powers, but it was a hentai visual novel.
That's
hilarious
yes,
as shit.
Yeah, the
but
Arrow gamer.
Funny as shit, but so disturbing when you sat and thought about it for more than 5 minutes.
100%. Yeah, absolutely, it's disturbing. But that's just the name of the game for all of their non-One Punch Man stories. All of their non-One Punch Man stories are like subtle body horror, subtle mind horror, where if you actually sit down and think about the powers that are being involved, are just like, what the fuck?
There is nothing subtle about the Cthulhu Kirito fic, and you know it. There's nothing subtle about that.
Yeah. Anyway, so this is the weirdest. So the gamer body, unlike other gamer stories, gamer body, this skill grants the user the body, sense, and game interface to live in the upper world like it's an RPG. This is only available when the user is not in the dungeon. In the dungeon, the user goes back to being the dungeon god, and the dungeon defense skill will become active again. So basically, when the dude is in the dungeon, it becomes an RTS, and when the dude is on the surface, it becomes a first-person dating sim.
Okay.
That's a fucking
the idea
weird
of swapping
game.
between genres
That's
is interesting.
a weird game, man.
Oh, it is. I'm sure it also exists somewhere on Steam as an indie.
It's probably a porn
Probably.
game. Probably a porn
But
game somewhere.
I gotta
would
say
like
that is
Direct
interesting,
you to
giving them
modded Skyrim.
giving them access to different types of gamer bodies to swap out for genres for mechanics. That's kind of interesting. I haven't seen that before with Gamer Fix.
Where can I turn the fucking
Which one,
dungeon into
Max?
XCOM?
I haven't seen that before. Like you have a different body skill to switch up the genre of the mechanics you're having to deal with. I haven't seen that before. I've seen them do like change the mechanics for the entire story. I've never seen them like, oh yeah, this swaps on the fly. I've never seen a hot swap basically for this. So that at least is kind of intriguing.
Uh-oh. Whoopsies.
What did you do?
What do you mean whoopsies?
Whoopsies.
Sneaky, what did you do?
What do you mean, whoops? Well, I accidentally
Whenever you
just...
say whoopsies,
I accidentally
you
just,
fucked something up.
an entire browser.
Oops.
What do
Whoopsies.
you mean an
Skill issue.
entire browser?
I think he killed an entire browser window.
Whoopsies.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah,
as any
so
to
it
just
turns
end
out that if
stream.
you load too many Chrome browser tabs on a single browser window, and then you Control-Shift-W to close the browser window, you crash Chrome.
No!
Not Chrome, not the best running browser out there.
Yeah, it turns out not that great.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
We will note that for the future.
Yeah. Anyway, point being is that I was trying to get this over here because Ronnie is best Oshi. And I wanted to post this on this browser tab. But whoopsies. There we go. That's how this stream feels sometimes when I get really drunk. I can no longer scream out loud, and it's just all internal screaming.
You do that a lot.
He also does a lot of external screaming at times.
I do both. But Ronnie is obviously Oshi. And I like that people made fun of me for it, for me declaring that when Elden Ring came out. And now it looks like that I was right. So
Amazing.
everyone can eat shit.
No thanks.
But yeah, so whatever. This story is, I mean, don't get me wrong, this story is very well written in terms of spag. The hook is there, it's present. I'm interested. Not overly interested due to the premise itself, but the hook is definitely there. And if this story gets more than 2 chapters, I might check up on it later. See where it goes.
Yeah, you do that.
And now Hestia is just randomly falling in love with the main character OC in self-insert.
Oh, sure, why not? That makes sense.
Yeah, just random. Like, I literally randomly, when I say randomly, I mean literally the dude's just like, Hestia just suddenly wildly has a sexual fantasy about getting fucked by the main character OC.
I see.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. So, this is going to be how the opposite of how Danmachi fics usually go. Instead of going into the dungeon to make a better life, he's going to go to the surface to make a better life instead of fighting monsters. He's slowly going to change the surface people's way of life so they don't need gods and can thrive without the dungeon, which I will slowly unravel. It's just this life of life fic. Which likely means this story is going to get quickly abandoned. Oh, by the way, this Danmachi fic will be an alternative universe, with my character staying in the city more than the dungeon. Aurario, its cultures and organizations will be far different from their canon versions, so I can properly flesh them out and manipulate them to my OC's whims. For the purposes of this fic, the main character will not be an anime nerd who knows about every crossover element he sees. He'll be familiar with Danmachi, and he won't understand that Medusa is a Fateverse character. I've set up a Patreon, so give me money.
No.
Not even going to be subtle about it.
Alright, user. Yeah, sure, I'm not a robot. Drag the slider to what? Here? Okay.
The fucking point, yeah.
Why am I being questioned on this information?
Well, clearly, Sneaky, you're a...
Alright, what the fuck are
fucking...
you doing?
So, who? Oh, wow. He's making $20 per month. Holy shit, people are actually paying him money for this. Don't tell me this is his only story. Don't tell me this is his only story. He's got to have more stories. Okay, see. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. He's got an Overlord story. I'm
Oh,
a
no.
hacker in Overlord, and I got transported to high school DxD after Yggdrasil shut down.
Ew.
And the precise summary is, I am the worst kind of gamer. I hack, I cheat, and I ruin everything for everyone else. Unlimited skill points, unlimited drop rates, as long as it's amusing. At least I am the best at what I do. Why do you think Yggdrasil is shutting down? I have hacked it so hard that they decided to shut it down. That's not what, buddy. That's not why an MMO shuts down. An MMO shuts down because they're making Yggdrasil 2. That's why an MMO shuts down.
Yeah.
Where's
Or
that
if you know they go
storyline?
bankrupt.
It's one of the two.
Yeah, but it's really hard to go bankrupt as an MMO. You
Uh,
have to
Star Wars.
fuck up.
You have to fuck up massively.
So Star Wars.
Now, don't get me wrong. It is very easy to fuck up as an MMO, but you have to be retarded to fuck up as an MMO, if you catch what I'm saying.
Yes.
What we're saying is Blizzard is retarded.
Yes.
Yep.
Yggdrasil shutting down because I hacked it so hard. I basked in my achievement of hacking Yggdrasil so hard it shut down in front of millions of my fans. But next thing I know, I'm now in DxD. That's cringe.
Extremely cringe. You are being punished by being sent to the cringe dimension.
Yeah, you're gonna get sent to the cringe dimension. I gotta.
The cringe dimension
Oh,
is
no.
in fact DxD.
You're
Yeah.
going to Detroit.
So yeah.
DxD, but it's Detroit.
Oh, no.
18 patrons, $20 a month. Yeah. That's just the thing, but so we're gonna end this whole maybe did I spell that right? No, I forgot the Y. Oh, Gray, you have a YouTube and DeviantArt?
Hmm?
You have a DeviantArt, Gray? What did you favorite on your DeviantArt?
No, no.
Oh,
What
Neil.
Why do people view? Why are people watching you on DeviantArt? You don't have anything. Why are people?
Fuck if I know.
They probably just found it and were like, maybe he'll do something here too.
You know what?
Yeah,
That's a
okay.
fair point.
Probably.
So
Don't
what
do
what is our
anything.
current Patreon?
Make like
9
13.
patrons, $11, and it's been like that for a fucking while now.
Yep.
So we're making
no.
literally half
hours.
of him, and we have half of his patrons. So I guess that works out. So that's where we're gonna end it here. See you guys next time. I'm gonna get some food. See you all Tuesday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Hey, welcome back, Sneaky.
There's always more. It always gets worse.